So there's no doubt that a key differentiator today in business is emotional intelligence. A leader absolutely has to develop their emotional intelligence if they are going to connect with the people in their team and understand what each of them takes to make them perform. People used to think that emotional intelligence was so warm and fuzzy and it's lovely, and it is all of those things, but it's more than that. The reason why people should be emotionally intelligent is because it will differentiate not only themselves and their career, but it will help differentiate their business, because business of the future is all around innovation and creativity and client relationships. Robots can't do that. Functions that go on in the right side of the brain are very hard to mimic. Creating and innovating and building relationships, that's a human thing. You know, one of the first competencies that you must develop in leaders is their self-awareness, because if they are not self-aware, if they don't understand what makes them tick, they will never be able to do it efficiently and effectively in other people. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of emotional intelligence, and it is directly linked to empathy. The enemy of empathy is stress. So we're saying we want leaders to be self-aware. We say that you have to be self-aware to be empathetic. The reality of it is, if you are stressed, if you are fighting yourself to keep your head above water, then your antenna is going to go down, and your propensity to be interested in what's going on with other people and to care about other people will reduce. Given the fact that in business today, many people are fighting to survive, they're in reactive mode, gives us a clue that people are not very empathetic and therefore are missing half of the equation when it comes to solving a problem or innovating or coming up with new ideas. The first thing you need to do, which will absolutely reduce your stress and help your people stay accountable, is by setting very clear expectations. Expectations around behaviour, expectations around KPIs, expectations around culture, how we do things around here. If they don't do that, then their potential and their performance will be severely diminished.
You know, as a leader, it's a good reminder about where I am. You know, a good bit of just a personal refresh, and I think also it's something we can take forward into our organisation.
I think the empathetic approach to having conversations with people. Yeah. So that self-management piece around just being conscious of what is required of you at a particular moment.
For me, it's then, you know, how do we take that up to the next level and what's relevant for today, the future of work.
Practical, but with that theory behind it, which obviously allows the buy-in to come in when you're talking to, you know, the organisation and leaders.
No, it was good. It was informative. Really enjoyed the presentation and thought it was insightful. Yeah. Sent off a lot of flags for me, for people in the organisation, and maybe had to tailor my approach.
It was excellent. Everyone wants to read the book, wants to find out more, so it's really good.
Fantastic. No, she's polished and well delivered, and it comes across really well. So yeah, I found it really good.